What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time media seller, mostly Amazon, basically all Amazon, a little bit of eBay. Today's topic is a special one, as you can see, and I kind of wanted to, put some truths out there about what my experience has been on eBay and if you all think it's still a great platform to kind of sell on. So that's going to be the video today. As you know, we're going to go over what we sold on eBay, what we listed on eBay, what we sold on Amazon, what we're listed on Amazon. I got all of your bases covered. First up, YouTube comment of the week from last week's video. We talked about how Goodwill is kind of running their operation now. It's just scummy what they do, right? It's just scummy. So we got Terry G, longtime subscriber. He's been trying to find a balance in his reselling business. And he commented, America's Thrift Store, a large chain here in the South, is now doing the exact same thing with all of their stores, except they don't have the bin locations. That's why my best store just completely died a few weeks ago when they started this program. So he's talking about how, you go donate something, it goes to a centralized distribution center and everything is looked up online and then it makes its way back out. So honestly, the good stuff, gets listed online. That's just the reality of it. And unfortunately, somebody like Terry, who doesn't have a lot of thrift stores, if one of your good sources dries up like this, you're kind of screwed, right? So, what did we sell on eBay? My eBay guy, listen, do not judge my eBay guy for what he sold, okay? Listen, do not judge, do not judge. I'm gonna send you out to my eBay employee, show you what we sold. I even got more stuff I sold on eBay here, but I can't pay that guy to be working 24/7, so he'll show you what he sold this past week, and then I'll show you what I sold just today. So take it away. Oh, fancy seeing you there. Another week, another eBay sale, right? I sold this trash bag. You're probably like, what the heck is in the trash bag? Let me get it out here. If I can. Come on. This is Tamara, my Squishmallow. Don't ask questions why I have a Squishmallow, all right? Just know I sold this for 70 bucks. It's probably gonna cost 40 bucks to ship because the post office is so damn greedy. But hey, Tamara is out of here. Can't complain. It was taking up space. Debs like, get it out of the apartment. I take it to the storage unit. It sells the next day. So another week, another eBay sale. More fun money for me. Bye-bye. All right. Listen, who cares if I collect Squishmallows, all right? Don't be jealous of my lifestyle. It's sold, it's gone, it's out the door. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Surprisingly, it cost me $14 to ship it. I put it in a 16 by 12 by 12, Lowe's box that I use for my Amazon shipment. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad, 14 bucks. It's whatever. That thing weighed like 7 pounds too. So I was expecting it to be closer to $20, but into the topic. So I actually did a little bit of research for this video. The first thing, I've never been onto the eBay forums, right? I don't know what I was expecting because a lot of you have warned me, Mike, you think the Amazon forums are bad. Don't ever go into the eBay forum. So I decided to go in, right? I don't know if it's like, it's called the eBay community. Maybe I give people a pass, but like, it's the same on Amazon. And the stuff I seen is just asinine, right? So there's like booksellers, right? And it's games, right? These people go on here, instead of working in their business, they have these little games, right? We're gonna play one right now. So it's like, what are they? Ad libs, mad libs? Like, complete my sentence. Let's do a never-ending sentence, right? And these are in the like bookseller discussion. Like, let's play a game. I got a game. Off the forums. Thank you, eBay forums, for inspiring. The sentence starts with the letter L and ends with the letter K. Okay, now your brains are going like, oh, wow, you gave me 2 letters out of the sentence. There's 4 words. So, first word begins with an L. Last word ends with a K. I know, nobody's ever going to be able to get this unless you kind of know me, because I say this all the time. Time's up. Let's get to work. I should go post that on the eBay forums because it's nothing but, I don't know. People just playing these games like, let's tell a story one sentence at a time. Yeah, let's play a game where you guess. Let's play Hangman over in, oh my, at least on Amazon, it's all related to business. These fools out here in the eBay forums are burning time. I don't even have words for it. I'm never going back. I went back. Well, I didn't go back. I went once and I'm never going back. I don't want to be any part of that club where we sit around and we play little games on the computer and fill in the blank and guess a letter. I would take for $700. I'm gonna say I. No eyes. You lose. What a mess. I wasn't expecting it. Honestly, I was expecting everything to kind of be related to like, my sales are down, or I need to fix this in my account. And it's the complete opposite. It's literally just like a club social media hangout. I don't know. The eBay forums, not for you, not for me. Moving on. Now, what I have noticed, right? I've listed some things on eBay yesterday, right? Quite a few things. I even listed one more. This actually sold overnight. So we'll talk about this and kind of give you a little bit of insight. The Retouche genealogy stuff is usually pretty good. I listed it for 30, took an offer for 25. Now, what I've noticed, because I spent a lot of my day yesterday cleaning up some stuff, comping a lot of things for eBay. People's listings, they are not right. They're completely wrong. I don't know if it was this book. It was one of the books I listed. The item specifics had nothing filled out. Not the year it was published, not the author, the publisher, hardback, softback, what edition it was. It's bad. And I kind of already knew this because, you know, just being around a lot of other eBay sellers, right? We have an eBay coaching call every month. Johnny, who's had 10,000 listings. Max, who's got 20,000 listings on eBay. I knew there was a problem with the way people were doing eBay, but until I really started looking at how people are doing it and like the laziness, then I realized it's not eBay. As much as eBay gets a bad rap from a lot of people, I seriously think it's what you're selling, right? Is it desirable? Is it collectible? We all know that's where, you know, you're going to sell stuff on eBay if it's collectible and desirable and it's at a good price. And what are you doing within your listings? I mean, if you just put the Retouche genealogy in the title, sure, it might sell. But if you have the specifics of, you know, let's see here, printed in 1986, in Gordonville, Pennsylvania. There's so much more that goes into this, and we just, for some reason, we think we can just snap 2 photos, throw up a lame title. I got a funny one. Just came to my mind. All right, we got this one here, right? Clarence Carson. We're going off the road. We're going off the rails, the roads, because I don't even have words. So it's signed, right? It's signed by Clarence. Somebody else had this. There's a few of these listed. And the one title, you can go look it up if you want. It's Swimming Against the Tide by Clarence B. Carson. It's still there. I guarantee it's still there. So they put like, the title's a mess, and then they put that this dude's dead. Like, now dead. 2003, he died, like, in the title. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But I am seeing success with eBay, and every time I go in, right, I'm not one of these super eBay business operators, right? I go in off my phone like a lot of people do, and I know there's better ways to do it, but for me, it just makes sense. I'm not heavily invested. And I hit sell one like this, right? So I go to a listing that's already got, you know, someone's already selling the Killer Clown shirt. I hit sell one like this. I got the same exact one. And the problem is, if you don't double check that work, first off, it probably ain't no work done. And second off, if there is, it's usually always wrong. And I'm talking wrong in the ways like the t-shirt will be listed as a dress, like in the item descriptions. Like, it is astronomically bad on eBay. The quality of the listings. I don't think eBay is the problem. I really don't, because the results I see at one listing a day or one day of listing 4 or 5 items, the fact I can sell stuff, you know, if you go look at the sell through of this genealogy book, like rarely ever sells. I listed at a good price with a good, you know, quality listing, and it sells overnight. Like I literally listed this yesterday and it sold already. I don't know. If it's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence, then it ain't a coincidence. It's how you're building out your eBay store. Are you doing things the right way? Promoting listings. Oh my God, if I got to hear another person cry about promoting listings. Oh, it's just an extra tax. Well, guess what? If that's what the platform wants you to do, then you got to do it. I promote everything. Even if you want to be cheap and do 2%, do 2%. Stop whining about it. As a reseller, you have so much margin in your business that 2% is not going to bankrupt you. It is pathetic how broke resellers are, right? For how much we work compared to how broke we are, whew, we got problems. I'm here to tell you this. As an overall group, collective group of resellers, right? They set every single one of us down in a room. We got problems when it comes to cash flow and understanding business. 2% ain't gonna kill you. 10% ain't gonna kill you. 15% won't even kill you. Get your stuff cheaper. Find better ways to get better products at better prices. You don't like it? Then see you later. Bye. Keep crying. Keep playing Hangman over in the eBay forums. Keep playing, you know, whatever murder mystery night over on the eBay forums. Whatever works for you. But I do think eBay is a great platform still. So I ask people, right? I got people. For those that don't know, we got a private Discord over in the YouTube membership. So I always like to get other people's perspectives. And Johnny, right, my podcast host, he responded, but listen, you guys hear enough of him, so I wanted to get some other people's opinions. So first up, we have Nate. Nate's been around for a while. I just asked people, you know, give me a sentence of why eBay is still a feasible platform. And Nate said price negotiations and offers. He hit it right on the head. I literally I sell so much of my stuff through Best Offer. I price it initially at a great price, right? I want to be the lowest price, but I'll also take an offer. I got all this in my library pickup. All this stuff, library pickup. I'm into it for not even a penny, like half a penny. Rip a penny in half. That's how much I'm into this stuff for. So I can sell it for 25 bucks. I mean, I'm putting an extra 15 bucks after shipping and fees in my pocket for maybe 30, 45 second listing. I mean, negotiation and best offers is a huge advantage eBay has, especially if it's something that's desirable. And say, for example, you have an item, there's 2 people on the listing, one person's at 100 bucks, no best offer. You come in at 100 bucks and you have best offer, you might get an offer for 80 bucks. Boom, sold, that easy. I think you have to have best offer on. All the people send me 99-cent offers. They might as well come slap me in my face. Who cares? You can put a minimum offer price and you can stop taking everything to heart, right? Like the lady that sent me an offer in the book, I was like, this lady hates me and my family and my cat. She don't want to pay me the full $30. How dare she? Come on, guys and girls. This is the way business works. Think about it. You go to a flea market, you negotiate, right? They got all the tape you need and they got $5 on this. You're like, hey, I can do $2. We get carried away with taking this stuff personally. It don't matter. I'm here to tell you, don't take none of this stuff personal. We got some more responses coming in here. We also had potential pricing error, says Crazy Watto, been around for a while as well. So with Amazon, right? You guys sold, seen a few weeks back, I sold that Grimm book on eBay for $88 or $82. Amazon wanted me to sell it for $20. At least eBay lets you list your stuff at whatever the market value is, right? Amazon's like, you got to sell this $1 million item for 10 bucks. Another huge benefit to eBay. What if things are signed? More collectible stuff, you know, like clearance. Unfortunately, the man passed away, but that's where you can get more money for things that are collectible, signatures, rare things along those lines. People are chiming in on this one. I like when people get kind of involved, you know, over in the Discord when it comes to these weekly topics. Collectors. There are more collectors on eBay than on Amazon. At least that is my impression. Yet again, Crazy Watto, he's correct, right? I think about this. If I go get something signed or I want something signed, you know, I want Killer Clown's Funko Pop signed, you ain't gonna find it on Amazon. You're gonna find it on eBay, right? So he's right again. He's got 2 truth bombs in this. Then we got a really important one here from Andrew. If you have a Lennox Spice Carousel complete set of 24 jars with wood display rack, 1993, where the hell else are you gonna sell it? eBay is such a great avenue for weird, obscure trinkets, furniture, antiques, jewelry. It is an endless possibility of profit for a reselling business. If you want to sell, you know, Lennox Spice carousels, eBay's your jam, right? You're just going to be in eBay and you're going to sell a whole bunch of them. As long as you're taking the photos, listing it correctly, great price, great customer service, great shipping times, all this comes into play. Listen, nobody's going to buy something on eBay. No one's going to buy my sunblock here if my handling time is 5 days, right? So the sun's out now. I'm getting sunblock. Maybe I'm going to the beach tomorrow, maybe the next day. What the hell am I going to wait 5 days for somebody to ship the sunblock, snail mail, to get it in 2 weeks? You have to be realistic with what's going on around you. I know Amazon has created this monster of free returns, people expecting things as soon as possible, same day, next day, 2 day. You have to compete or you're going to go away. That's fine. If you want to line up next to Kmart and Sears and everywhere else that's going belly up because you can't compete with the infrastructure Amazon has built, then that's on you. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. But 2 days, I'll give you 2 days handling time. Anything more than that, I mean, I won't buy something, especially if it's something I needed or even something I wanted, right? Even if I was looking for a collectible, you know, Stephen King book, and I see like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get this until April 20th. We're in March. You mean to tell me I'm gonna get this in 2025 when we're in 2024? We gotta get with the program here. I mean, this is just, I know it sounds basic, a lot of these things I'm covering, but I see it on eBay, and I know eBay gets a lot of bad reps and a lot of like, hey, eBay this, eBay that, it sucks, blah, blah, blah. I think it's the opposite. And the more I think about it, I used to say if I had to rely only on eBay, I would struggle. But I think since I've been listening a little bit more this year, I understand more and more how the platform works, what they expect of you, and how to be able to sell things on the platform. And I think that's a lot of it, is just people not doing the basic requirements of even getting your item seen or put in front of the right person or even having somebody interested to buy the item. So let's see what I got. If done correctly, desirable items promote your listings, item specifics, title, structure, right? You're not putting, you know, the dude's dead and what day he died, where he died. None of that nonsense. No emojis, none of that crap. Get off the forums, best offers. All right, we're rolling on here. Amazon, what sold? What are we selling on Amazon? We got 3 things. I believe they are all books. I am the used book guy after all, right? So first up, we have Dark Sun Creature Catalog, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, role-playing game supplement. Sold it for $59.90. Profit was $43.12. I'm into this for under $1. I remember finding this one. If you don't know Dungeons and Dragons is worth money, I don't know what to tell you. Unless you're brand spanking new. And even then, anywhere you see Dungeons and Dragons, it's usually always expensive, right? Go to Second and Charles or local game store. Usually D&D stuff is pretty expensive. So that was the best sale of that week. Next one, little bit of secret sauce here as always. Times of Trouble, Terminator 2, the John Connor Chronicles. As you can see, it's got John Connor from the Terminator movies. If you haven't seen the Terminator movies, great movies. Loud truck going by, maybe that's Arnold, you know, or maybe that's a T-1000 driving a tractor trailer down the middle of the sewage runoff. Sold us for $49.99. It's a trade paperback. It's a trade paperback. $50. Come here. You don't look at the trade paperbacks? Stand right there. I'm gonna right over your head. Scan the trade paperbacks for any movie tie-ins. And when you sell a whole bunch of them, make a whole bunch of money, make sure you come back and join the channel for $2.99 because there's so much money in these little trade paperbacks. Another thing on this one. Now I'm going off on the Amazon sellers. The rank. Look at the rank of this thing. 2.6 million. Help. Don't have a heart attack. You can sell items that are slow moving for lots of money. $50. How many people are not going to touch a book at 2.6 million? You know what I say? Thank you for leaving me the $40 bill behind. Profit was $36.26. Trade paperbacks, you can get them for a quarter, 50 cents. I know, I just made you a whole bunch of money as always. That's what I like to do. There's plenty of books there's enough John Connors to go around for us all, right? Always scan the trade paperbacks with your eyes. Look for popular movies from the 80s, the 90s, even the 70s. Scan the barcodes. You will be amazed. And don't be scared to sell in the slower moving stuff. Last book we sold. The Little Lost Marian and Other Mercies. I have no idea. Sold it for $49.96. Profit was $35.50. Yet again, the rank was over 2 million. 2.2 million rank. Another $35 in our pocket. I love selling books. I love selling books. They call me the used book guy. I didn't even show you. And what I'm sending this week, it's all books. I'm not even showing you. No CDs, no DVDs. I am reaffirming that you can still sell books on Amazon and make a little bit of money, right? Just a little bit of money to buy yourself a Killer Clowns t-shirt, you know, pay for a huge warehouse like I have. You can make a little bit of money. So what are we sending this week? First thing before we jump into it, I had a library pickup. I get a car full of books. I do donate to the library. So out of the full car full of books, right? All these are all full of books. These were full of books, but I got rid of these yesterday. We basically filled up the Lamborghini top to bottom with books. Here's what we got. One IKEA bag full. I just want you to be aware that, you know, you get one bag of good stuff and 50 boxes of junk. Taylor Swift. I bet you I list this on eBay today. I bet you it sells. That's the reality of dealing in bulk. 90% of it is going to be junk. It's just the reality of it. Have that preparation in your mind, that expectation. So, hey, what are you doing? We're getting rid of this stuff, right? Can't let it sit around the house. I mean, if I had all this stuff sitting around the house, Deb'd be like, it's me or the books. You got to get rid of this stuff. You can't let it sit around. Let me get my screen recording here. Start recording. We got 3 books. I want to show you 3 books. First up, Fill My Cup, Lord, with the Peace of Your Presence. Love religious books. I do have some religious publishers around me, so I run into this a lot. Sales score 10, sells a little bit less than twice a month. $15.99, $7.47 profit. We're into this for another half penny. Now we're up to 1 penny total buy cost for the video. Not too shabby, right? Nothing exciting, but hey, it pays the bills. Next up, this is another secret sauce. People keep telling me, Mike, just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You give out all the secrets, and everybody goes and makes all the money, and we're left with nothing. We all know, right? All the people that are serious about selling media, we all know there's plenty to go around. So even when I give out secret sauce information, it's like, hey, I know you're not going to do it anyway, right? Like, you scan this, you see it's red. You're not looking at your phone. You're just like, it's red. Keep going. All right. Anybody that's been around, they know. Anybody that's part of the group, anybody that's watched previous videos, why would you send this in, Michael? Okay. Let me break it down for you. Sells a little bit more than twice a month with a 13 sales score. New FBA is all the way up at $55.69. But if we look to the left here, used FBA, 0. When you see 0, you get excited. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of money. You control the market price. You see the used buy boxes going to the lowest merchant fulfilled at $9.10. If new FBA is at 55, used, I'm thinking we come in $29.99. You're the only used prime offer. Yet again, people want their stuff right away. Everybody in the universe has Amazon Prime. If we sell this at $29.99, we'll go off to $28.58 here, right? Because there's no $29.99. But at $28.58, you're going to make close to $16. And as the only used offer in the game, and with a $20 discount from new FBA, I promise you, you can go watch this, right? When you can look this book up, all right? You got the ISBN. I'm gonna send this out this week. You can see when it gets checked in. I guarantee you this sells within the month. Being the only used FBA offer at $30, even the lowest merchant's $9, I guarantee this sells in a month. All right, I need like the Will Smith thing in Men in Black so I can just flash you all and then you just completely forget what I just said so you guys don't, you know, steal all the books and then I wind up living under the underpass. Here goes a cool one that you kind of know when you see. You're going to be like, all right, this is worth some money. Pack and Iron, gun leather of the Frontier West. I mean, listen, I look pretty badass if I walked around with this and just had like my scanner in it, you know? I just walk into the thrift store like I'm ready for a showdown, kind of like this hot shot back here. This is one when you see, you're like, all right, it's gonna be worth some money. Here we go, 100 bucks. After fees, you make right around $75. It sells, you know, at least once a week. Can't beat it. Relationships, build out your relationships. That's how you're gonna win. Every month, I get a free infinite supply of books. Some months are better than others, right? Last time I had 4 or 5 IKEA bags full. This time only 1. But hey, we still make the money. And stop complaining about eBay. I know, Mike, you barely even have an eBay store. I just see what I sell. The little bit of work I do it correctly to the best of my knowledge and, you know, understanding. And I sell stuff. If you're listing every day on eBay and you're not getting sales, you're selling junk that nobody wants. Or you're just not pricing it correctly. You're not promoting. You got 35-day handling time. All that nonsense. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. You know, everybody tells me, say that in the beginning of the video so you get more likes and more comments. Listen, you all support me enough, right? So it's like, you're going to comment, you're going to like anyway. So comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more YouTube videos. Bye-bye.